Chapter 2: The Mystery of the Artifact. Deep within the bowels of a temple, hidden behind walls of giant stones, the crew discovers a golden artifact, a pulsating crystal, the size of a human head, emitting a soft, hypnotic glow. It hangs in the center of a hall, surrounded by statues of ancient warriors whose faces are twisted in expressions of horror and ecstasy. Usopp, always curious, can't resist and touches it with a finger. Suddenly, visions flood over him in a wave. Images of ancient pirates battling sea monsters, battles where blood mixes with waves, and a face resembling Goldie Roger himself, the Pirate King, smirking with mystery. "This is the key to the One Piece," Frankie exclaims, his eyes gleaming with excitement. But Robin, ever cautious, warns, this could be a trap. Legend says the artifact awakens hidden desires, turning friends into enemies. Suddenly, chaos erupts among the crew. Sanji, usually gallant and calm, becomes aggressive, accusing Nami of hiding secrets about treasures and betraying the crew for riches. Nami, in tears, denies it, but her voice shakes. Luffy feels his rubber powers growing, but with them comes a dark thirst for power. Sees himself as the king of the world, with pirates at his feet. Zoro, usually unflappable, begins to doubt his allies, suspecting someone is working for the world government. Robin recalls her past filled with betrayals, and her ability starts spiraling out of control. Hands from thin air reach for the artifact as if it's calling her. Usopp, under the influence of visions, lies about seeing an exit to lead the crew into a trap. It turns out the crystal affects the mind, revealing true motives, greed, fear, ambitions. But who among the crew is pure? Zoro notices Brook's strange behavior in recent days. Skeleton, who always seemed loyal and harmless, now vanishes into the shadows, muttering about music from the past. Frankie, the tech guy, starts dismantling the artifact, but his actions seem suspicious. The intrigue builds. What if there's a traitor among the strawhats, working for a secret organization like Baroque Works, or even Emperor Kaido himself? Luffy tries to calm everyone, but his words sound unconvincing. Suddenly, Robin deciphers more inscriptions. The artifact isn't just an object, it's a portal to the past, where pirates from history can return. The crew decides to perform a ritual to cleanse the crystal, but it only strengthens its influence. Night falls on the island, and each member's dreams fill with nightmares. Luffy sees himself battling friends, Sanji in a world where he's a lonely cook, and Nami captive to sea kings. The mystery deepens. The artifact is linked to an ancient civilization destroyed by its own greed. Chapter 3: Betrayal and Climax. The crew gathers around a campfire in the center of the camp, but tension hangs in the air like smoke from the fire. Brook returns, but his story sounds suspicious. He claims to have found a way off the island, but the crystal must stay to protect the world. Luffy, under the artifact's influence, decides to take it for himself, declaring, "I'm the captain. I'll decide what to do." This leads to confrontation. Zenji lunges at Zoro, accusing him of betrayal, while Usopp fires into the air to defuse the situation but hits a tree. A battle erupts. Friends fight each other, using their abilities. Luffy stretches, Zoro slashes the air, Robin creates barriers, and Frankie unleashes a giant robot. In the climax, the truth is revealed. Brook was under the crystal's control, but actually, he was protecting the crew from the real enemy, a ghostly ancient pirate, the island's guardian, who emerges from the shadows, massive and ethereal. This ghost, a former comrade of Roger, recounts the tale. The island is a prison for those who seek the One Piece without honor. He manipulated the crew through the artifact, sowing discord, but Luffy, in a surge of fury and friendship, shatters the crystal with his fist, shouting, "We're friends. No shadows will tear us apart." The island begins to crumble, ruins fall. The earth shakes, waves crash onto the shore. They flee to the ship, battling landslides and the ghost, who vanishes with a scream. "You're not worthy." Yet, aboard the Thousand Sunny, the crew tends to their wounds. Luffy realizes the One Piece treasure isn't just gold, but the uniting of worlds, where pirates and governments can live in peace, without betrayals. They swear loyalty to each other, but a shadow of suspicion lingers. One knows what's still hidden in the ocean, especially after Robin finds a shard of the crystal that still pulses. Conclusion: this fictional episode leaves an open ending. The crew sails onward, but with new knowledge and a lesson in trust. In the world of One Piece, adventures never end, and every mystery leads to another, perhaps to the real One Piece. Thanks for joining this extended tale. Hopefully, it will inspire your voiceover and YouTube video. If the story feels too long, it can be split into parts for multiple episodes.